Yo, what's up, Team ImSikovit? It's Patrick, and welcome to episode 1 of my new series, Road to 200 Mil Slayer. If you're watching this in the future, there's probably more episodes out, so be sure to check that in the series playlist, linked in the description below. But before we get into the video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you. If you want to support my Patreon, check out the link in the description below. Anyways, back on topic. You might be wondering what this series means for my Road to Comp Cape series. If you haven't watched my latest one, that is. The Road to Comp Cape series is actually still going on, but the only thing I've been working on is Slayer and Invention. The thing is, I can't keep making episodes just about that because then it's repetitive. So next time you see a Road to Comp Cape episode is probably when I get 120 Slayer. I already got 120 Invention in the last episode of my Road to Comp Cape series, by the way, if you didn't see that. But I thought to myself, wait, I still have like 45 mil XP to go for 120 Slayer. That's still kind of a long way, and it would take me so long for me to get, make a new Road to Comp Cape episode if I have to wait for that. But the thing is, I would have so much to do for Slayer. I realized I could make content out of just talking about Slayer. Just talking about the things that I do for Slayer, even the little things, which I'll get into as the series goes on. I do want to make a disclaimer right now, though, that these videos are not guides or Slayer tip videos. If they were, I would put that in the title. It's just the way I do things, and the things I do aren't always correct or the most efficient. I realize that. And contrary to popular belief, YouTubers do not know everything there is to know about this game. If I ever say something wrong or you think there's something I could be doing better throughout this series, feel free to correct me in the comments. 200 mil XP is a long way to go. There's plenty of time to correct my mistakes. And the reason why I'm going for 200 mil, by the way, instead of just 120 is because I've always wanted 200 mil in Slayer. Slayer has better XP rates now, and I figured if I was going to make a Slayer series, I might as well go all out, right? So first thing I want to talk about regarding my Slayer training are Slayer Mask. There's a bunch of them for a ton of different Slayer creatures in game, and one of the biggest benefits of these masks is that once a day, if you wear it while talking to a Slayer Master, you get the option of getting the tasks of whatever creature's mask you're wearing. Some of the masks for the higher level monsters only let you claim a task once every 3 days. Most of the masks are trash for higher levels such as myself, to be honest, but there are a few that I use. If you have been following me for a while, you know I got real life stuff going on and I don't get to play this game as often as I want to or used to, but this is one thing that I make sure I do just about every day. The only masks I actually use are the ones for Abyssal Demons and Dark Beasts. I know there are other good ones such as the one for Air Roots, but there's a reason why I only do these two. It's because the tasks are decent XP and are pretty much AFKable. With Dark Beast, I set up a cannon with auto restocking, have a legendary pet to pick up some of my drops, Bone Crusher and Demon Horn for prayer points, Vampirism Aura, Revolution for automatically activating basic abilities, and I'm good for the most part. I have to heal every once in a while, but it's usually okay. I have to pot up occasionally too since I do use overloads. I'd probably die if I didn't use overloads, to be honest. That's how much of a difference they make. With Abyssal Demons, I use aggression potions instead of a cannon because I can't set up a cannon in the places where Abyssal Demons are. Legendary pets to pick up my drops once again, Demon Horn, and an attuned ectoplasmator for prayer points. Revolution once again, and I don't even need to use a Vampirism Aura, Soul Split alone is good enough. If you don't know what an attuned ectoplasmator is, by the way, so a regular ectoplasmator is similar to a Bone Crusher, but it's for ghosts. But I mean, I know ghosts don't actually like drop bones or anything like that, but it's just the way it works. But if you add something called a Ghostly Essence to the regular ectoplasmator, which is tradable, by the way, this will turn it into the attuned version, which will make it work on ashes. The Ghostly Essence just charges it, so this means that it has a limited use, and you would have to keep buying them. Ghostly Essence are like 10k each and only give like 10 charges, so basically 1k a charge. 1k for a couple of hundred prayer points, if even. I wasn't sure if this was really worth it at first, but then I thought about it a bit more and realized it gives prayer XP as well. And for Infernal Ashes, which is what Abyssal Demons drop, these Ghostly Essence, like, considering the cost of these Ghostly Essence is like 15 coins for every 1 prayer XP, which isn't that bad. Frost Dragon Bones are like 20 coins for everyone per XP. Of course, Frost Dragon Bones are much faster XP, but I'm not in a rush and this takes no effort. So I'm basically paying for easy, decently priced prayer XP and unlimited prayer points, which is what ultimately allows me to AFK. I always make my money back regardless. The most Abyssal Demons I've ever been assigned is like, I don't know, 299. So that's like 299k worth of Ghostly Essence. I easily make like 700k to a mil off a task like that. If you don't think that's a lot, keep in mind I don't actually pick up the drops. My pet does, and it doesn't get everything. But I don't really mind. Just the fact that it's enough for me to get my money back and a little more is good enough for me, so I'm not complaining. I also always go to the Slayer Tower to do my Abyssal Demons just so I can claim a Slayer contract, which gives me a 20% boost XP for my Slayer. On top of that, when I finish the contract, I can hand it in for either combat XP or coins, which is a choice on my part. But I always go with the coins just because I actually need that more than the combat XP. Thing is, I kill things all the time, even outside Slayer, so it's like I'm gaining combat XP without even trying all the time. And if I ever wanted to go for 200 mil XP in combat skills one day, it shouldn't be difficult at all. So I don't really need that. Claiming these tasks is also a super easy way to rack up my prayer points, or at least it feels super easy because, like, if you think about it, right? If I just log on to RuneScape to claim these tasks every day, I'm not really spending any Slayer points because I'm not canceling anything or blocking anything since I'm not doing any other tasks. I already have all the Slayer rewards too, so I'm not spending Slayer points on that either. So one day, it's like I just randomly decide to look up my Slayer points. I have 500. Look again a little bit later. Next thing I know, I have 3,500. But don't worry, you guys are not gonna see me kill Abyssal Demons and Dark Beasts in every episode. I'm probably not even gonna include clips of these tasks in future episodes, unless I want to show you something real quick, in which case I will keep it short. So in future episodes, you are going to see me put those Slayer points to good use. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. If you're watching this in the future, there's probably more episodes out, so be sure to check for that in the series playlist linked in the description below. I'm trying to make one of these about once a week, but don't hold me to that. I did say trying. If you enjoyed this video, though, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you later. Peace.